Look at this. The same trade again. No. What part of it are you not getting? Unless you want to trade Suinen for Chris Neal, I'm not trading you at all. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here, coming at you with another BGM Edmonton Oilers. So our first 2 months went okay. I mean, we're above 500, not by much, but it's definitely not as good a start as year 4. I changed the lines around. We put Hall on the right wing on the second line and put Eberle on the left wing on the first line to see if we might be able to generate a little bit more offense and maybe give Hall a few more points because he seems to be slacking. We might make moves later and changes later, but for now, we're just going to keep it like that. Let's go right up to January 1st. All right, so let's hope we can get back on track, and let's hope the changes that I made are for the better. If not, I really don't know what else to do. It's a big game against Detroit here. They played 3. There you go. There's a win. I'd like to see a good streak going here. Good streak of wins in a row would be really nice. There's a 4-3 win. It's nice to see Yakupov actually producing at a pretty good clip for goals. And Spezza too at 26 assists. That's really good. Whoa, it's a 9-2 win. Look at this. The same trade again. No. What part of it are you not getting? Unless you want to trade Suinen for Chris Neal, I'm not trading you at all. Good God. Get out of here. Is that Ottawa or is that Phoenix trying to trade that? We lost in overtime on that one, I think, right? I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, it was overtime. All right, let's check WHL now. Do we have a 4-star player going here? Oops, come on. There we go. Where's WHL? I went the wrong way. So we got 3 4.5-star forwards there in the WHL. Let's check out defense. Oops. Let's check out defense everywhere else. Anybody else top? Nobody really. It's up there. Let's try forwards. Oh, we got a 5-star one here in the WHL. Let's try you for 3 weeks. Let's see if we might be able to get back some information on them. Okay, so we'll continue our sim here. So we're 18-8-4 at the moment, which isn't bad. Oh, but there's a big loss against Anaheim. Big loss against Anaheim. I don't know. I think part of our problem might be our goaltending and John Gibson. There's another loss. That's in overtime, though. At least that's a 1 point to take away. Oh, another loss. This one's in overtime again. Like, if we combine the two, we're only 18-15 at the moment. That's not a great year. We've got double the losses in regulation. So, I mean, there's a win against Vancouver. The important thing is beating your divisional opponents and at least, you know, doing pretty well against your conference. And I think we're doing pretty well at 19-9-6. You could ask for a better record, 29-6. You could ask for that, but we're not a bad team. We're pretty good. Like, I think we'll definitely make the playoffs this year. It's just a matter of, do we have the moxie to go far? There's another overtime loss. So when we're losing games, or at least we're only losing a point, you know, it could be much worse. I mean, Boston's lost roughly the same. Ooh, as I speak, Boston's lost roughly the same amount as us in regulation and in overtime. So, and they look like a top team. They're a huge win against the New York Islanders. Will they ever be good? We're still in 5th place. We're still back 5 points from the top spot, but we've closed that gap with our top division. We are now only 3 points behind Colorado. We dropped behind Vancouver, 2 points behind Vancouver, but we're still definitely in this race. As for goals, Yakupov is only 2 behind Crosby now. Spezza is in 3rd for assists. Eberle is in 6th, so those two, that was a good change. And Spezza and Eberle are both up there for points, so that's really, really good. No goaltending. So goaltending is a problem for us. Let's take another look at our stats, player stats, and see if Hall, you know, found a little bit more production. I think he finished with 19 points last time, and that was 26 games played. So if I see an improvement there, we're definitely going to leave Hall down there. Hall, yeah, Eberle's doing well. So Hall put up 8 goals and 5 assists in that. Like, he put up 11 points. 8 goals and 5 assists, did I say? Yes, 8 goals and 5 assists. So he put up 13 points, and that was 12 games. So he's more than a point per game now. That's good. That's good. So I'm going to leave it as is. Nugent Hopkins was at 17 points, I believe. So he's gone up 12 points in 11 games. So he too saw a point per game improvement. I think that I'll leave it as is with that. We'll take a look at our team stats really quickly to see exactly what we're doing here. So first, goals scored per game, we're 3rd. Goals against per game, we're 19th, so that's really dropping quite quickly. Power play percentage, we're in 1st in the league for our power play. And penalty kill, we're in 2nd in the league. New Jersey still holds above 90. That's really good. So our special teams are still really, really good. Our problem now, I think, is our defense, and I might be making a change to the defense. Maybe try to make a trade. I think if we get to the playoffs, I'll try and make a trade for a better defenseman. We'll see how it goes, though. All right, so let's go ahead another month here. Let's sim ahead. We're going to go up to this game against Anaheim on the 1st of February. Oh, they want us to... Let's see how that goalie is. So he's a 3.5-star goalie. He's not anything special. Oh, here's a top 10 in Johnson. Let's scout 3 weeks in the German league. Oh, I wish there was a way to resume sim without having to go all the way there. At least we're only going month by month. All right, so big homestand here. At least 3 games in a row. Against New York. We lose against New York. So that's our first loss in a while. That wasn't in overtime. Oh, no, we've had a couple now. So against Calgary Divisional. 10-4. There you go. That's a big game. And here comes one up against Colorado. They're the leader of our division. We like to beat them. We do. 5-2. Here's Anaheim. They've been in our Achilles heel so far this year. There's another win. 2-1. So that's 3 wins in a row for us, including a 10-4 bashing of the Calgary Flames. You gotta love to beat them. And we lose to Detroit. I think we lost to Detroit before as well. So we're 24-12-7. We're still putting up a 2-win to loss rate, 2-1 win to loss ratio. So that's not too bad. They still want this. So it is Phoenix. Get out of here, Phoenix. Let me edit your trade and let's see what you can give me so you can get off my back. I don't know if they want Suinen or they really want to give us Chris Neal. Let's see if there's somebody in comparable value to Chris Neal that's a little bit younger. That's got better potential. Shinneman. There's not really anybody. Do they have anybody with good potential at all on this team that I could pick, that I could take off their hands? Like a 4.5-star player that's not worth that much. Sean Monahan. All right, there you go. I would trade Sean Monahan for these two. Yeah, no. So get out of here. Maybe if I insult them, they'll stop bothering me. All right, divisional game against Minnesota. We lose that one, and that was in regulation as well. That sucks. All right, so this is a 4-game homestand here. We got one against Nashville, who's average. We could beat them. Big loss. Okay, I got to stop it there because that's scary. If you're losing to Nashville. All right, let's resume this simulation. Come on, a big win against San Jose. They're a losing team. We have to... Oh, my God. It was in overtime. Maybe that'll give us a spark. Maybe that, by the skin of their teeth, win or loss will give us a little bit of a kick in the ass, and we'll beat them in the second game. There you go, 4-1. All right, we got back-to-back games against divisional rivals on the road. Let's see. So he's a 4.5-star goalie. That's nice to know. There's a top 10 there, top 10 there. Let's go back to... Oh, there's a good one. Let's go here. Go to Sweden. All right, against Anaheim now. We're up to Anaheim now. We got to beat Calgary. There's a big one against Calgary. Come on, let's beat Colorado. Another win. We're winning our divisional games. That's huge that we're winning divisional games. Yakupov's got a 30-goal year. He's having phenomenal numbers this year. We'll have to take a look and compare our players against how they did last year too. No, we don't want to do the All-Star game. It's so pointless. It's such a waste of time to do the All-Star game. I think that they need to add, and I know other people have said this. I'm not the original person to say this. They need to add the skills competition. I think that'd be fun. You know, that was... Oh, there you go. It was a 1-0 win against another divisional team. Oh. Interesting, guys. Interesting. Remember how I said I might go after a defenseman? Here's a trade that is knocking on our door. Let's take a look. They want to give us Brent Burns, who's 31 years old, He's an 87 overall defenseman, and he could definitely bolster that the top 4. This might be a trade that I might consider. This would give our defense something strong, and we could actually move, Musil. We could scratch Musil or something because we can't send him down. He's got a one-way contract, and they want Bentley. What's Bentley? He's a 3-star forward. We'll get rid of him. Bosch, who we drafted, he's 3.5-star. I'll trade him, and then our first in the upcoming year. You know what, guys? I don't often take trades, but this is heavily in our favor. This trade, heavily in our favor. Brent Burns and Colin Greening, who I really don't need, to be completely honest. I wonder if they'd take the trade if I got rid of Colin Greening and just took a pick instead. You know what? I'm gonna take that trade, guys. Brent Burns for these 3 guys in a first. This might actually be the difference maker in our goals against average, because Brent Burns' defensive category is 87 overall with good body checking, a good slap shot, and he'll work really well with Ryan Whitney. So I will take that trade. Let's execute that trade right now. Good trade with San Jose. Thank you, San Jose. Right at the end of our sim there. That gives us something to do now. We're going to go edit our lines. And we'll leave that as is. So out of these 2, do I scratch Musil or do I scratch Marinson? Let's take a look at points. 20 and 5. Musil's having a terrible year. He can't do anything for us on that 4th line. And his plus-minus is terrible. So I think the odd man out then is Musil. So I'm going to scratch Musil. Oops. Oopsie. There you go. Musil, we're going to unscratch you. Put you in there. We're going to scratch Musil. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to switch Gogolev with Schultz. Burns with Gogolev. And that makes for a crazy, scary top 2 defensive lines. And then we've got Gogolev, who's a really good defensive defenseman. At 6'10", 238 pounds, he's a beast. So I really like that. Burns is a right-handed shooter. He's on the right side. Whitney on the left. I really like that. Now let's take a look at our power play. I'm going to put Brent Burns in there. And then take Marinson out. We'll put Brent Burns in there. Penalty kill, we'll leave as is. Actually, you know what? We might take out him and put in Brent Burns and see if that helps. If not, we'll switch back. Burns. Yeah, that's good. 4-on-4 and Brent Burns. Actually, I'm going to put Burns on the 2nd line and Gogolev on the 3rd and switch him with Marinson. There we go. That looks good. All right, I really like that trade, guys. I really, really do like that trade. That was... Let's take a look quickly at our stats here and see how we're doing. Okay. Sorry about that. So Yakupov's putting up 54 points in 50 games. Spats up 53 points in 50 games. Hall was at what before now? Yeah, you know what? His production dropped, but Eberle is still putting a point per game. And you know what? They're good numbers for a second-line player. For second-line players, I'm gonna leave it as is there. Schultz increased, so do Schultz's production is increasing dramatically. I think this is a good addition for our team. I'm not gonna touch that. We'll take a look at our team stats. Let's see here. Goals for per game. 2nd in the league. Goals against per game, we're 15th, so that's an increase of 4 overall, right? Power play, we're 1st, as it is in real life. Penalty kill, we're 3rd, so we dropped a little bit on our penalty kill, but we have Brent Burns now. So, we can definitely get a little bit better. All right, guys, I'm not going to change anything now that we got Brent Burns in that huge trade. We're actually looking forward to being even better next month. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Target here. You guys have a good one.